Welcome guys to Team Babenko MMA channel. Today we'll speak about the UFC 282 main event, which is Błachowicz versus Magomed Ankalaev. Watch the video till the end, like our videos, and of course watch our striking tutorials that we post every week on this channel. To be honest, you may think that my opinion is biased since Błachowicz is Polish and definitely I'll be rooting for him. It's partially true, but I'll try to stay as unbiased as it is possible. In my opinion, this fight won't be a type of a fight which is like fast and furious or completely rock and roll. No, I think that this fight it won't be boring, but don't expect that it will be like the most exciting thing that you have ever seen. Now, most likely it won't be, since both of the fighters are counter punchers. They have different fighting styles, but both of them fight better against guys who are pressing them. And when they're working in the counter-attack, then they work better. And since both of them will be looking for a counter-attack, I still think that Błachowicz will have to move forward a little bit, since Magomed Ankalaev, in terms of scoring points, he has better chances. And I think that this fight will look a bit like Błachowicz versus Adesanya, with the difference that Magomed has much better wrestling than Adesanya, the truth. However, Adesanya is also a better kickboxer. Sorry. So it depends. The fight's outcome depends on the fact how active will be Błachowicz. Since I guess that the first two rounds will be taken by Magomed Ankalaev, since he will be moving in his southpaw stance and kicking, maybe throwing some single punches, and so on and so forth. And I think that he will be able to outscore Błachowicz. Those punches are strong, but believe me, they are not as strong as Błachowicz's. But I still think that in terms of points, Magomed Ankalaev has better chances, especially in the first two rounds. And there is also a difference when we are talking about Błachowicz, since he's not such a skilled fighter, a skilled striker as Magomed Ankalaev. However, he has one big difference. This is light heavyweight. And let's look at the last Błachowicz's fights. It was Dominic Reyes for the title. Of course, it was Alexander Rakic. It was Corey Anderson and Luke Rockhold. All of these four guys are great, and each of the fights finished in the same way. Błachowicz finished them, since even though he's not like very technically skilled striker, he has great knockout power. Really, never you should underestimate the Polish power. I know this is just a joke, but believe me, he has very strong punches, and also he has very strong kicks. Look at his fight against Dominic Reyes. When he was able to land middle kicks, Dominic Reyes' back just exploded. Błachowicz has extremely powerful shots, and in addition to it, I think that he's physically stronger than Magomed Ankalaev. And starting from the round number 3, he will have advantage at this point. I think that Błachowicz will start slow. Really, in a 3-round fight, I would definitely say that Magomed Ankalaev wins this fight, and if I had to bet on that fight in 3 rounds, I would definitely bet on Magomed Ankalaev. However, in 5 rounds, it's unclear. I think first rounds will be taken by Ankalaev, and I don't really think that Błachowicz will be going for takedowns in the first round, since ask Anthony Smith was Magomed Ankalaev has wrestling. Definitely he has. So in the first 2 rounds, it's unlikely that Błachowicz will go for a takedown, and most likely the fight will look boring. Błachowicz will be standing in his Muay Thai stance, just moving a little bit, trying to throw maybe single punches, and Magomed will be standing in his southpaw stance, putting a lot of weight on his right leg. That makes him really vulnerable for a left hook and a single leg, but still he will be kicking. He has good kicks, really. They are powerful. He has a strong left hand. Left straight is good. He KO'd Ion Cutelaba like that. And most likely he will take the first rounds. But starting from the round number 3, I think the fact that Magomed is standing on he's leaning away too much on his front leg, it will make him vulnerable for, as I've already said, for a left hook and then a single leg. Maybe this will work, maybe not. I don't know. It will depend on the fact what Jan Błachowicz will be doing starting from the round number 3. Well, if he will be willing to win this fight, I think he has chances, but maybe this fight will finish by a KO from some of the sides. However, even though Błachowicz has great knockout power, he knocked out all of his opponents when they were coming at him. Like Luke Rockhold tried to press him. It was not a good idea, since then Jan Błachowicz doesn't have to attack. He's just standing in one place and throwing incredibly strong punches. The same way it was with Corey Anderson. He was a wrestler and he wanted to go and to shorten the distance. And Jan Błachowicz was able to KO him, and so it was with Dominic Reyes, because Dominic Reyes was pressing him, and Magomed Ankalaev won't be doing so. So unless Magomed Ankalaev decides to change his style and to rush at Jan Błachowicz, then most likely it will be quite a boring fight, and we won't see a KO. However, before the fight you are never 100% sure what happens, but I think that the fight will go to scorecards. It will be maybe 3-2 for Ankalaev, but personally I'll be 3 rounds taken by Ankalaev and 2 by Błachowicz. But personally I will be 100% rooting for Jan Błachowicz, and I think that he has great chances to win this fight. Really, he's underdog in each of the fights, in each of his fights. However, he wasn't underdog in the fight between Glover Teixeira and he lost it. But when he's underdog, he's fighting much better, because I don't know what happens, but that's the truth. But that's only statistics. Still, I'll be rooting for Jan Błachowicz. I think that maybe it's a gift of the destiny for him, since he had to fight Ankalaev not for the title, and only for 3 rounds, and for 3 rounds I think Ankalaev would win this fight. However, now he has 5 rounds, he will be able to start slow and go for that belt once again. He has already been the champ once, and I think that this is definitely the last title shot for him. So either he wins and becomes the champ, or he won't become the UFC champ once again. So I think that he's really motivated, and really, on the paper, Magomed Ankalaev looks like a betting favorite, but in the real fight we'll see what happens. I'll be rooting for Błachowicz, and we'll see what's coming next for them. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe for Team Babenko MMA channel, like our videos, and of course share it with your friends. Thank you.